Hey everybody, this is Big Dream with Liz, and I had another video going when I drew my cards for the day, but I did not like it, so I'm keeping the same cards that I drew for the day, but redoing the video, and also in a different location in my house because the air conditioner is on in the other room and it's loud and I don't want to turn it off because it's hot today. So I drew creativity for what I love, creativity / innovation for what I'm good at. I drew writing / illustrating, and for what I think the world needs, I drew minimalism / simplicity / recycling. And what I would like to talk about with that would be how I can help you guys live a more minimalistic life or a simple life and to think more simply, which I believe will help you enhance your creativity and innovative capabilities, because you'll have less clutter in your mind distracting you from who you truly are and why you're here and what you are supposed to be helping other people with while you're here. Something that I think can help with that would be using the writing and illustrating part of it. If you write down all of the things that you are grateful for or most excited about in life since you were little up till now, if that's hard for you to come up with now, think about when you were little. That usually will help inspire, because that's still who you are, how you started out and the things that excited you mean something for today, who you are and what you're doing. So just let your mind go to whatever it goes to, but when you're writing these things down, you're trying to simplify it in the end with, how can I use these things to focus on for my own life. Obviously, if you're excited about it, it's fuel for your daily living experiences. And I guess to me, the reason minimalism and simplicity is so important is I always think of other cultures and how they are not bombarded with so many options in life and so much stuff, and it's not, the priority is to survive, right, and to provide for themselves and their loved ones and experience life, as they know it with the people that they love most. And all of that other stuff doesn't exist as much as it does here. And I guess I'm talking like third world countries, but it's a good example on, people in these other cultures, from what I've heard anyway, and I've only been to Dominica in the Caribbean, but even those people lived fairly simple lives, didn't have as much stuff as we accumulate here in America, and they seemed happier. It doesn't mean that they were happier, I guess, but there was a simple way of living. They were content with what they had and able to more freely express who they were because they weren't comparing with each other or putting expectations out there that others needed to live up to. So to me, it has been easier for me to focus on what lights me up inside and helps me with my creative process if I am living a more simple life. So that includes my surroundings. I like to kind of clean the house or organize things before I sit down and get creative. It helps declutter my mind. I feel like I have control over the situation, I think, when I have everything in order. And so a good way to do this, not only like this method here, the flavor generator, picking a card from a bag and having the element of chance to work with these 3 items and combine them into advice I can give to you guys based on my experiences. It's simplifying my thought process, I guess you could say. So when you write things down that you are excited about, that light you up inside, and then you compare them, if you feel like you're overwhelmed with what you've written down, or you can't even come up with something to write down in the first place, I guess that would be the first block. But you just write down everything that excites you, or what excited you as a kid, and then compare those things to find what is most of a priority for you. And that might help inspire ideas within you. I know a lot of people they want to get to the next step all the time. There's always something bigger and better, and I know I'm guilty of that as well. So in order to avoid comparing yourself with other people, feeling like you have to have, do you really want all of those things? Or is that just what you feel you need to do to prove yourself to other people, to society, to be accepted, to, what do you really want? What have you always valued most in life? And how can you use that to come up with ideas that can help other people? I challenge you to write down what it is that excites you, as much or as little as you would like to write down. Really ponder on it. Think about, is that true today? Am I incorporating those things in my life on a regular basis? If not, how can I incorporate those things on a regular basis? And if you feel like you're lacking motivation each day or lacking purpose, yet you have these desires that you have not yet, you have a void that you want filled, right? And you don't know why or where it comes from. Writing down your thoughts can really help, and comparing your thoughts will help you use the process of elimination to figure out what you truly should be focused on right now. And it's kind of like the survival, like you need to drink water to survive. Water keeps you alive, and then food, and then sleep, and you have shelter. You have your basic needs met. After that, what is driving you on a deeper level, and how can you benefit the rest of us with those ideas? How can you bring out those ideas in such a way that is unique to who you are, and helping other people in the process? And hopefully that gives you something to think about for today. And it's not quite like my other videos, but I didn't like the first one I recorded, so I had to go with the cards that I had drawn for the day, but do a second video. And follow me on Instagram and Facebook. My business, Big Dream with Liz. On Instagram, it's big.dream.with.liz. And a lot of my creative ideas come to life on that platform. And hopefully you guys are doing okay. And comment below if this helped you. What would you like to know more about? Maybe I can help with some advice based on my own experiences. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.